Good afternoon, folks. We're going about a minute's time. It's alright, it's not for me, we haven't started yet. Okay guys, so no matter where I went today, it's pretty blowy out here, so hopefully it won't affect the sound too much, but I'll explain what we do on each of the moves and then you just listen to the beeps anyway. So welcome to Brighton Outdoor Fitness. I'm Keith. We're about to do our BOGA, our modified version of BOF yoga. It's basically pinch loads of different ideas from lots of different things and put them together into a mobility, stretch and strength session. So remember this one today, we're using mini bands, but you don't have to have one. You can still do this whole routine without one. This just adding a bit more resistance and involving a bit more strength. So yeah, I apologise if it sounds a bit funny because it's alright, died down now, but it's a bit blowy everywhere really. And yeah, hopefully we're good to go. So remember this one's strength, stretch, mobility, and last week was more about mobility and stretch. This one will add in a bit more strength. So as always, just got to do a warm-up. So remember, jumping jacks first. Remember, if you're not one of our members or haven't been to one of the parks and filled in a health questionnaire, you do this at your own risk. But just get stuck in, enjoy it, and get the most out of it as you can. Okay, so starting our warm-ups, remember jumping jacks first. Let's go. So remember each of these moves is 30 seconds. Just get the heart rate up. Get that blood pumping. And get you ready to do this next workout with us. Good, so when we hear the beeps, we're going to go into heel flicks. Let's go, change. So flicking the heels up just halfway. Maybe this is a progressive warm-up. Just need to get bigger stretches, faster moves as we get into it. So start nice and easy, just flicking the heels halfway up. So welcome to Westing, Green Ridge. See the windmill in the background there. Another great venue to do some fizz. I only live down there. So does John Orrell. Could have come up here and joined me, mate. Good, bring the knees up. Okay, just halfway up. Good, then your next move is going to be that reverse lunge and reach up. Same arm, same leg. And change. Big step back, reach up, stretch out through your hip flexors, warming up the thighs, just a brief stretch. Step back, reach. Maybe you're reaching backwards with this hand not over the top. Backwards, high and back. Good, next move we're going to squat and twist. Welcome to all those people who just joined us. So squat and twist. Welcome to Westing or Green Ridge. And that's the Westing windmill behind us. It's a great spot for running. You can literally run straight onto the downs from here. I'm over that way, house, Brighton Rugby Club over there. Beach is there, downs are there. It's like the perfect place to live. Okay, next one in the press up position, step and reach. Twisting up through the upper body. So step, reach, look at the hand, swap sides. Now to do a press up, step, reach, step, reach. If I don't get jumped on by a dog in this location, I'll be amazed. Reach, step, reach, big deep press up, warming up the upper body. And then we're going back into our jumping jacks. A little bit quicker than last time. Mix them up. Remember, this is progressive, so you should be going a little bit quicker than last time. Next one, when you hear the beeps, we're going back into heel flicks. 3/4 of the way up this time. flicking the heels up, get 3/4 of the way up, enjoy the view. It's nearly as good as last night, isn't it? The Devil's Dyke one was awesome. What a place to do fizz. Bit precarious though. Stood on the top of the dike. Pretty uneven ground as well. Made it for an interesting session. Good, on the next beat, you're going to do knee raises. Get 3/4 of the way up this time. Let's go. So you should be starting to breathe a little bit harder. Okay, I know the wind might be affecting the mic, so just listen to the beeps. So next we do a forward lunge and twist. If you step forward on the left, twist to the left. Twist over your front leg. Let's go. Step, twist, then back. Just to one side. So step on the left, twist to the left, back to the middle, then back. All under control. And we're trying to twist through your upper body to keep the hips forced forwards. Just twist far enough that you feel that upper body rotation. Try not to overstride like I just did there, it does put you off balance. Next, wide leg squat. Let's reach over the top. Big deep squat, reach. Squat, reach. Let's go. Nice deep squat. Good, next back into the press up position. Drop the hips, lift the hips. And do a press up. So here we go. Stretch out through the abs. And in through the back of the legs. In, press up. Stretch out through the abs. Then you're stretching your abs, don't go too low. So you don't compress your lower back. In, press up, stretch. Good, then on the next beats, you're going back into those jumping jacks. Here we go. So this one's much faster. Just do some presses. 3 up top, 3 up to front. This one's nice and quick. And next we're going to go and do our heel flicks. And here we go, all the way up this time, heel flicks. Fully stretch out those quads. And the next one's going to be knee raises, all the way up. Leaning forward slightly to get these heels all the way up. Here we go, knees up. So knees up high. Another beautiful day. Good, and the next one we're doing our leg swings coming up in 10. Here we go. Swinging the legs through. 2 more moves after this, then we get cracking. When we start these moves, one will be a standing move, the next will be floor. So just alternate between standing and floor. Some of these you can use the mini band with, but you don't actually have to have a mini band to do these. Got big arm circles. This session's great after all those hardcore sessions we kind of do, the hits, the circuit training. These just really help your recovery. Stretch out through the chest. And as always, our last stretch, or part of our stretch and warm up and mobility, is our walkouts into a press up. So here we go, walk the hands out, big deep press up, walk the hands back, big stretch up, walk out, change the hand you move first, so you're not overloading one shoulder. So obviously these hands are bearing all your upper body weight as you move them back. Big reach. And ready to go. Okay, so we do each move for 1 minute. Okay, welcome to all those that have just joined us. Welcome to Westdean, or Green Ridge, there's Westdean Windmill. So each of these moves we do for a minute. I'll explain what each one is. The idea is to do it nice and slow so you get loads of mobility out of it, a bit of a stretch, and with some of them some strength work. So like I said, one will be a standing, next one will be floor, standing floor, standing floor, standing floor. Okay, so we work for a minute. Just adjust the timer. Rest for 30 seconds. And we do the whole thing 3 times through. So we're actually going to change that slightly. We don't need all that time to rest. You might think so, but we don't. So 1 minute and then 20 seconds rest, just so I can quickly explain what we're going to do next. So take your time through the moves. Okay, the first one, you need a mini band if you've got one. And we're going to do 6 marches, 1 squat. Okay, so you put the band around the shoes. Okay, so you do 1 big deep squat, march 6 times. Really important when you do the march, you bring the foot forward. So here we go, first one, squat and march, let's go. So nice big deep squat, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big deep squat, and again. Really drive up. So remember I was saying about driving to bring the foot forwards. Don't leave the foot underneath your knee. Bring the foot forwards. So your thigh, make a right angle. Your thigh and your shin, make that right angle. Drive that knee up. Squat. And again, drive it up. That's good, and rest. So this one is a little bit different from last week, which was more mobility. This one is with some added strength. So this time we're doing a reverse lunge and reach. If you want to put more work through the upper body, use the band. So you're going to step backwards, reach up with both hands. Breathe at the bottom of the move. Let's go. So up. Big breath now. Okay, keep pulling the band apart. This will put loads of work through your shoulders. The tension as you pull it apart works your shoulders. If that's not what you want to achieve, don't do this with a band. So you want to be reaching back, up, pause, breathe, stand up. Remember, it's nice slow reps. Big deep breath. Count to 2. 1, 2, and up. And up. Take your time. Remember to push the hips through, lean back. Really feel that stretch through your hip flexors. That's good. Really feel this in the shoulders, pulling this band apart. And rest. Okay, next one, our old favourite. So this time in a press-up position. Step forward, push the hips into the floor, breathe. Reach up with the hand, look at the hand, breathe. Swap sides. Optional press-up. Okay, so as we're doing a warm-up. So step, push the hips into the floor. Second stretch is up here. Breathe. Press up if you want to. Step. Breathe, reach, breathe. Step. Don't know if you can actually see that. That's the first vapor trail I've seen for ages. Wow. Step, breathe, reach, breathe. All under control. You don't have to do the press up. This is the strength bit in this. It's why this one's stretch. Mobility, strength and stretch today. Last week was mobility and stretch. Reach up. Remember to look at the hand. Swap. Push the hips into the floor. Reach. And rest. Okay, we're back on our mini bands. So this time we're going to do a squat and a side kick, a kick to the sides. Okay, if you want to make this harder, if you're not using a band, just do this without a band. If you want to make this harder, put the band low. If you want to make this slightly easier, bring the band up. Okay, so 1 squat, 6 kicks. So here you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big deep squat. So like I said, if you find this band hard, bring it higher up, either above the knees or below the knees. Just relieves the tension a little bit. It's all the way down here. You can get a lot more work through it. Push it out further, which you can't do with it below or above your knees. So it's always an easier option. This is the harder one. Big deep squat. Kick, kick, kick. 6 times. You're really feeling this here. So this time we're going to work here, and our very next stretch or move is to stretch here. So we're working and rest, then stretching. So this time we're doing our hip stretch. So we're going to be in the press up position. Bring the knee to the side, lower the weight down, breathe twice, come up, press up, and then stretch. Let's go. So maybe you're trying to stretch out through your hips here. Switch, press up, switch. Just play around where you put your knee or your foot. I prefer mine bent like this. I get a much bigger stretch through the hips. But everyone's slightly different. Some people get their legs out straight. I'm more likely to win the lottery than that. Good. It's a big press up if you want to. Remember, lower the weight. 2 good breaths. Up, switch. You can do this with the back knee on the floor, just as long as you're getting this stretch here, just where we worked. Switch and rest. Okay, so this time you're going to back into the mini bands around the ankles or up around the thighs. I'm going to put mine just below my knees. So this time you're going to do a squat and then side step 3 times. Stand up, back down. 1, 2, 3. Stand up, half squat. 1, 2, 3. Do it this way. So here, squat, 1, 2, 3. Stand up, squat, 1, 2, 3. Maybe put your hands on the hips. Just going halfway down in this squat. Stand up, squat. Just as you're in that half squat position, just using the resistance of the band to work. 2, 3. Stand up, halfway down. 1, 2, 3. Stand up. Nice and low in these squats. As low as you can get. Keep that chest up, looking ahead. And rest. Okay, next one into our pigeon pose. Obviously after all those squats, working glutes. So our racing pigeon pose. So from the press up position, knee under the chest. 1, 2, up, change. 1, 2. Let's go. So stretching through the glutes, up, switch, knee underneath the chest, and change. So you can see it from the side, knee under, 1, 2, up, and again, 1, 2. Big stretch through the glutes. And change. Press up. The press up is optional. Nice and low, really big stretch through here. Now the press up feels good in this one. Kind of a rhythm that you get into. 1, 2. You don't have to do the press up. Like I nearly didn't now. Okay, that's 1 round done, 1 set done. Let's go round 2. Set 2. So back to our mini band and march. So now you've got the hang of this. Big deep squat. Here we go, squat. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember to really drive these knees up. So a really forceful move. Really strong, deliberate move. 6, squat. Remember to keep your chest up. Getting a bit blowy, so just listen to the beeps. Really drive that knee up, strong through the core. Bang it up, 1, 2. Good, enjoy the view as you're working. Get a big deep squat. And rest. Okay, next one, back to our lunge and reach. With or without the band's going to make your shoulders work, okay? So if you don't want that, don't use a band. If you want to put more stretch through your hip flexors, put the knee down. If you want more work through the legs, keep the knee off the floor. Here we go, reverse lunge, reach. 2 breaths, take your time. Keep pulling that band apart the whole time. Try not to let the tension go. Big stretch up. Remember, strong through the middle, good strong core. Keep pulling that band apart. Got about 15 seconds to go. Good strong moves. If you're using this band, they should be on fire by now. Your shoulders should be on fire. Pulling the band apart, pushing the hips through, working the legs. Up. I like 10 more seconds. Up. And rest. Okay, next one we go straight into our press up position and reach. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I missed the beep, sorry. So here we go, press up position, step, reach, switch, press up, step, push the hips into the floor, reach up, switch, step, reach, and we're stretching out through the groin on this move. Stretching up through the upper body on a reach with the hand. Big reach up, look at the hand, switch sides. Optional press ups. Ten more seconds. Not gonna watch this time, watching a watch. and rest. Okay, back to the mini bands, kicking out to the sides. So remember this, 1 squat, 6 kicks. Remember to lighten the resistance on your band, bring the band up. So above or below the knees. Okay, here you go, squat, kick, 1, 2. Lots of work go through here. Don't forget we stretch out here next. 3, 6. Nice big deep squat. And again, keep your chest up, looking ahead. Maybe keep the legs straight or locked. You're trying to work from your hips. Try not to bend your knees. 5, 6 kicks and squat. Nice and low in your squat. Actually, after a while, the squat comes a bit of a relief after the kicks, doesn't it? Squat blowy again. Keep working. This is a tough one. And rest. Okay, now we've worked here, we're going to stretch here. So remember to our hip flexors, or hip stretch. So I'll do it side on this time. So maybe you bring the foot to the side, lowering your body weight. So bring the foot out here, lower your weight, and up, change. So up, stretch, 1, 2, optional press up, and again, stretching out through your hips, so it'll be on this side. So try and find that hip stretch, not your glute stretch when you do this, okay? Hips. So you want your thigh parallel to you here, not underneath the chest, then it's going to hit your hips. And we'll hold for 2. Lower your body weight. And breathe twice. Up, switch. Keep coming. Press up. That's a cute dog. Hello, mate. And rest. Okay, this time we're doing our mini band inside. That's right. This time we're doing our mini band and side step. So you squat halfway down, 3 side steps, then back up. Mini band up here, down here. So half squat. 1, 2, 3. Stand up, squat. 1, 2, 3. Don't overstride, just as if you're going into a wide leg squat position. So just over shoulder width apart. Squat halfway down. 1, 2, 3. If you want to make this harder, squat down, stand up, lower. Otherwise, just stand up and repeat. Squat, up, lower. 1, 2, 3. 20 seconds. Squat halfway. 1, 2, 3. Squat, up, lower. That's the hard option. The easier option. Stand up, lower. Thighs on fire this time. Thighs on fire. 1, 2, 3. And rest. And the last one in this set is our racing pigeon pose. So remember now, this one you get your knee right underneath your chest on the side of the hip stretch. The knee goes out to the side. This one comes right underneath. Here we go. So up, knee under. 1, 2, 3, or 2 breaths. Big stretch through the glutes. 1, 2, 3. If you're counting them down, try and lower your chest as you go down. 1, 2, 3. And up. And again. Good strong work, guys. Take your time. Good reps. Always trying to get good reps. change. 2 exhales, or just count to 3. And rest. That's 2 down, 1 to go. Great work, guys. So next one, back into our mini band and march. Remember, 1 squat, 6 marches. Let's go. So squat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, when we do this, the march, bring that foot forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't keep the foot under here, okay? Squat, drive it up. So I'll show you again. Side view, so squat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I mean is don't leave the foot here, okay? Bring the foot forwards. Big squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And rest. Okay, so next one, back into our reverse lunge and reach. Remember, use the band to get more work through your upper body. No band is also a choice. There we go, reverse lunge, reach up, breathe twice. Remember, at the bottom of the lunge, push the hips through. Stay as tall as you can. Okay, if you're using a band, the idea is never let that tension go. Keep that tension. This is proper multitasking, isn't it? Working the upper body, stretching the hip flexors, working the thighs. It's like credit crunch fizz. Bit of an old school saying that isn't it? Credit crunch. There's loads of more new crap ones now, like social distancing. 10 more seconds. Big reach. And again. And rest. Okay, so your next move, back in a press up position. Remember, stepping forward, reaching with the hand, stretching up through your groin and your hips, and then stretching up through the upper body. So do this side on again. So remember, step, breathe, reach, breathe. Let's go. Do a press up in between. So step, reach, breathe. Do your press up. And again, press up, step, reach, breathe, change. Step, reach, and change. And again. Love that stretch. And rest. So here you go, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have one additional one to stick in at the end. Stretches out everything. Okay, back to our side kicks. Remember, band high, easier. Band low, harder. So 1 squat, side kicks. 1, 2, 3. Stay tall, looking ahead. Squeeze those abs. So strong through the middle will help with your balance. This is tough, this one. 4, 5, and 6. Big deep squat. Now if you're struggling with this, just drop to 4 kicks. If you find it easier, get a bigger band or do 8 kicks. Big squat. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Squat. And up. And rest. Okay, so we work the hips. Now stretch out the hips. Then from that press up position, bring the knee out to right angles, 90 degrees. Lower your body weight, feel the stretches here, not here, here. So legs are 90 degrees. So here we go. So in, and lower your weight down. Feel that stretch through the hips, and up, change. Pause at the bottom for 2 breaths. 1, 2. Optional press up. That's good. Just can't be messing around with your body position till you get that stretch in the right place. Again, 1, 2. Up. 1, 2. So it takes a few goes to get this one right. 1, 2. And rest. So here we go, 2 moves. So our mini band, half squat, 3 steps is the next one. Bring this a bit higher this time, just for a change. Move some hair from the top of my legs. Here we go, squat, halfway, 1, 2, 3. Squat, halfway, 1, 2, 3. So remember the easy version is just stand up, then lower, 1, 2, 3, stand up. The harder version, down, 1, 2, 3. Squat, back up halfway. Squat. So you never come up. On this last one, make this harder. Never come up. 1, 2, 3. Squat halfway up. It's actually 3/4 of a squat, isn't it? Halfway up, but 3/4 of a squat. And rest. Last one, our racing pigeon pose. Then we literally have 1 stretch, full body stretch to do afterwards. And then normal stretches and we're done. Okay, so here we go. Remember, knee underneath the chest this time. Lower. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Good strong position. Bring that knee right underneath so we're stretching out through your glutes. Just on that bent leg side. Good work, folks. Nearly done. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And rest there. Okay, so you have one very last thing to do to finish off the whole session. It's got a half walk out. You're going to start in this groin stretch position. So here, pull the knees apart, 1, 2, walk the hands out, stretch out through the abs, up straight, do a press up if you want to, and then back to here, stretching out the groin. Okay, so this is it, final minute, then we're done. Let's go. remember this low position, pull the knees apart, walk the hands forward, stretch out through the abs, 2 breaths, press up if you want to, walk the hands back. Take your time, stretch through the abs, not compressing the lower back. Up and back in. Walk the hands forwards, stretch out through the abs. Make sure when you do the press up, you lift the hips, press up, then come back. Stretch through the groin, through the abs, lift the hips. And rest there. Great work, guys, great work this afternoon. Just take a minute. We obviously don't have to do loads of stretches, just a few main stretches we need to do. This one, knees, your glutes. It's great work, guys, well done. Loads of people joined us there. Hi Tom, Janice, Renee, how are you doing? Great little spot to do some exercise or stretching. Western windmill. I said at the start, it's a great place to go running. Straight onto the downs out here. Okay, so you're doing your big muscle stretches. You want to start with your hamstring stretch first. I would do this on the floor or standing up, whichever one works better for you. Front leg locked out, sink back, then lower the chest down. Nice long stretch through this. Just hold for another 5. And coming up. Same on the other side, lock out that front leg, sink back, lower the chest. Big stretch for those hamstrings. Good, hold for another 5. And coming up. Don't know about you, but that session seemed to fly by. Okay, do your quad stretch. Grab hold of the shoe, bring the knees together, push the hips through. Remember to push the foot into the hand as well as push the hips forwards. So you get a bigger, deeper squat stretch all the way through your quads. Keep pushing the hips through, keep pushing the shoe to the foot into the floor, towards the floor. The one you've got hold of, that is. That's nice. And do the same on the other side. Okay, grab hold of the shoe. Bring the knees together, push the hips through. Little bounce around. You need something to focus on to help with your balance. And I'm looking at the camera, so every time I move, I'm making myself move. Again, push the hips through. And rest there. Okay, so next one, do your glute stretch. I'll do the pigeon pose, which you kind of did in that thing there, or this way, so hug the knee into the chest, or the one where you sit back and pull the knees in to the chest. Again, whichever one works best for you, everyone's slightly different. As long as you're getting a good stretch for your glutes, your engine. And change sides. So this is it, folks. We finished our BOGA for today, for the week. Hope you enjoyed it. From Western Windmill. Our next session is strength and conditioning with Jason. Bring weights, bring big weights. And then tomorrow morning I'm on the beach somewhere doing our 7 o'clock class. And then Jason's got, I think it's core hit Friday. So loads going on. Hopefully we're going to get some good news. We might be able to get outside in some shape or form soon, but as soon as we know, we'll let you know. Okay, we've got all our plans ready to go. As soon as we get the green light, it's bang. We're up and at it. But we are going to keep some of these as well. So have a great weekend, folks. Might see you tomorrow. Cheers, guys.